Okay, good afternoon, folks. Hope everyone is well. 18th December, we're a week away from the big day. This is going to be my last day trading, actually, before the break. I've got a couple of things to do over the next couple of days, but I'll talk about that in a bit. Ionis, how you doing? So, as you know, I'm trading slightly different now. I'm trading my funded futures on the left, which is the NQ, and my normal Apex accounts on the right. Market has just opened, so volume's low, as expected. Excuse me. So let's see how we go on today. Yeah, very low volume. You've got a push up and a push down. That's around about it. So at the moment, it's bouncing off this area and kind of bouncing here, so it may just end up ranging, I think. But we'll see how we get on today. So, Speedy, how you doing, buddy? So, yeah, I thought I'd have a look at, on the left, my funded futures, and on the right, my normal accounts. So, NQ on the left, and ES on the right. You can only trade one contract on my funded futures when you start a PA. So, I thought this tends to ramp up the profit a little bit, doesn't it? So they're almost identical, really, at the moment, which happens from time to time. So we got a channel down there with a break and a new low, whether you got it there or there. I've got mine there. It's irrelevant anyway. We've had two pushes down to a new low. Jan, how you doing, buddy? So my last day today, I've got I'm going to get my hair cut and I'll pick up a couple of gifts tomorrow, and I've got the dentist at about 3:15 in the afternoon on Friday. So I'm going to be pushed to, and obviously with the volume now, it's just going to be feathering off. So I think I was considering coming in Monday the 23rd, but I'm not going to bother. I'll spend the time with the family. So this will be my last day. So I will say my goodbyes and Merry Christmases before I go. Short session today, a couple of hours, I think. I've got to finish. We're going into town, local town. We got late night shopping tonight, and they do like carols in the square where everyone gets together, freezes their arse off, and sings, and then has a beer. So let's see how we get on today. So we got that channel down with a break, 1, 2 pushes to a new low. So is this thing coming down? So my guess is at the moment is quite likely just ranging. We got overnight lows here, so let's see what happens. A little bit of range there. Let's make this a bit bigger. So FMC tonight, what that'll do or not, I don't know. But I'm never trading that late, 7 p.m, 7:30 UK time, so I'm never around that late. So there was a second entry short there on the NQ, but it's too far from the EMA, and it's when the open was, but there is a little range there as well. So I didn't really want to think about going short the right there, right into the bottoms, just in case, because we have had a break of that and a new low already. There's no guarantees it's coming down here, but that's what one tends to think. So discount finished yesterday. We got nothing as yet, which is surprising. I don't know what it is with Apex. They seem to be slowing down on the discounts. I did message someone earlier. I said, there's no discounts at the moment. You went, yeah, there is. I went, what is it? You went 50% off. I went, that's not a discount. We've had 50% off for about the last 2 years. So I don't know. I have just put in for another payment as well of $1,000. So hopefully let's just sort it out. Daryl, how you doing, buddy? Tony, good morning, good afternoon. So just have a quick look at last few days. Really, we're just ranging, I think, aren't we, at the moment? I'm pretty sure I looked at the daily yesterday. I saw the prop firm profit trader folded, really. Hadn't been around for long. Yeah, my advice to you guys, if there's any new, I mean, you know this anyway, if there's any new prop firms pop up, I'd give them a little bit of time to get some roots before you start putting any money in. I'd certainly like to, well, yeah, I don't know. I like to give them 6 months. I only sort of trade with 2 at the moment, but the trouble is, you know, you assume there's money to be made in prop firms, don't you? But I don't know, it's a big responsibility, isn't it, coming into something like that, and then you know, potentially holding hundreds of thousands of traders' money, and when you spend time and money building them up, it's as good as your money. So yeah, I would stick to the ones you've heard about for a couple of years. Stick to your Apexes, your Bolonocks, your Top Steps. I know Top Steps have been around for donkey's years, so I tend to stick to those. My Funny Futures included, and Top Step as well. So Top Step, Take Profit Trader, My Funny Futures, Apex, Bolonocks. They're the 5 you tend to hear more about. So I would, if you're going to pick one up, I'd stick to those. I would. This morning at 7 Central, it took an hour to make 9 bars. Yeah, it does seem, Kirk, that price is just slowing down as the week commences. We're coming up to that the end of the run up to Christmas, aren't we? I think Christmas Day is on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Tuesday or Wednesday. So this will be my last day now before Christmas. I've got to pick up some presents. I'm going to get my hair cut, and I've got the dentist on Friday, mid-Friday afternoon. So I'm just going to take this time off the family. I actually had a full break last year. I've tended to work through Christmas apart from the obvious days. But I took a break last year, and I actually felt so refreshed from it. So I'm going to take the full Monty and then come back. What I'll probably do is show me face on the 30th, I think. Let's just have a quick look at the calendar. You can't see that, can you? So, yeah, I'll finish today, Monday the 23rd. I'm not going to bother coming there. It'll be dead. Christmas Eve, so I'll have Christmas Eve, 26th, 25th, 26th. No point coming on the 27th on a Friday for one day. Then we've got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday the 30th. So I'll pop in then and say hello and say me Happy New Year's, and then that'll be it then until the 2nd, which is the Thursday. So it's just going to get quieter and quieter. There's nothing worse than staring at a slow-moving market. Be careful with Bolonocks. They just changed some of their rules. Yeah. Whatever you sign up to, really, you need to know the rules and the regulations. I'm only with 2 at the moment, as you know, Apex and My Funny Futures. I have tried Take Profit Trader. I had an account with them. I don't like to have too many. Sometimes you can lose track of them. I know Wilson had about 6 or 7 on the go at once. So channel break, 2 pushes to a new low. So what's going on here? Markets have been hard lately. I know Max said on his video there wasn't a great deal around yesterday, and it just seems it's getting quieter and quieter, isn't it? The trouble is, obviously, the slower it is, the less sort of price action printed out. You kind of, you know, markets are hard enough at the moment, but it's hard to get a sense of where exactly price is going. So that's a fair size spike with the channel, isn't it? But I'm thinking possibly down here, you would think the natural place is to test this area. We've bounced, and we've bounced off this area as well. We did manage to get above it, but on the NQ, we've been up to this level before. So I think we just broke that level, or did we? May have done by a tick, and then it reversed pretty rapidly. So I'm guessing it's testing the bottom. Are you going for 30 tick profit in the NQ? I've got it down as a 50 tick profit, bud, which is around about $300 either way. But I'll kind of judge it. I'll kind of judge it as I take it. But you can only trade one contract on my funded futures when you were in your first bit of the PR, I think up to $1,000. So I thought if I do it on the air, because it works out a little bit more risk, doesn't it? One contract, and it kind of works out the same kind of risk as two contract on the ES. So exponential, how you doing, buddy? So last day before the Christmas break for me today. I've got some things to do. As I dare say, most of you guys got to make sure you've got all your bits and pieces. It's all money, 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 isn't it? Christmas now. It's kind of lost its meaning to a degree. I mean, every day we got parcels turning up. It's crazy. We bank with a Monzo, so every time somebody spends something in our house, it goes ka-ching. And every time my wife's out, all I'm hearing is ka-ching, ka-ching. 56 is equivalent to around 5 points on the ES. Not sure, actually. Well, I've got it set at 50, but I'll adjust it accordingly, depending on... Because I find the risk on here can fluctuate a little bit more than the ES, which is why I'm trading my funded futures, because I can only trade one contract on this. So, yeah, I've got it at 50 and 50. In fact, I could take it down a bit, couldn't I? What did you say about 2 points? If I take it down to about 35, and I'll have a look when it pops up. It's that second entry at the key entry point up here. I wouldn't take that personally. There's 4 bar. I think Mac talks about 4 bars stacked side by side. The problem is it's not quite there. So what will happen when it's like that and it's not at the top? We've got a leg up. It'll trap some shorts and push up, stop them all out. So anything like that, even though it is a second entry, it's congested and it's not quite at this top. So what it'll do a lot of the time, it'll trigger you, push up, stop you out, which is what it looks like it may be doing now. I normally trade 1,000 tick chart, 10-point target. What about you, Sean? What do you trade? So I won't be surprised if that gets stopped out, and that one as well. Yeah, so that ad has already, do you see what I mean? Pushes up like that, goes sideways, a little bit stacked, makes it so much riskier. I don't know what you'd have got there point-wise. I'm guessing not a lot. So if you'd have got in a tick below there, you'd have got a point, because it's got to push through, so you'd have got a point maximum there. So I'm expecting a leg and a leg. So let's get an order ready here, actually.
Order submitted.
Let's see how this forms. This doesn't look too bad to me. Just hope it doesn't go too much. I like that.
Order submitted.
Leg and a leg. Bearish bar at the key entry point. I think that's okay. Three-point risk, which is just 1-to-1, so I'm okay with that. A leg and a leg. Second entry, well, I say second entry short. Technically by the count it's not, but it is 2 pushes up. And it's confirmed this for me, so I think that's okay. Now I can only trade one loss now, so one loss and I'm out the game. I'm going to give it one extra tick. One loss and I'm out the game. So, yeah, triple test, 2 legs back. I like it. We'll see. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, triple test, leg and a leg. It is kind of confirming this as well. It's another reason I like it. It is starting to stack up a little bit now. Hopefully we get a lower high here. Hopefully this is bearish. This is bearish. I think we're right. Because that would be a second entry short if it's bearish. Leg and a leg. I have give it one extra tick. Maybe a leg and a leg. That's the extra tick. That is a leg and a leg. Let's see what happens here. Sometimes that extra tick makes a difference. I don't know whether it will or not, but that is a leg and a leg. We'll see.
Order filled.
Okay, it is a bit congested there, to be fair. So I now can't trade anyway. It won't let me trade again. So I'm going to finish there, folks. Just not reading it lately. I just seem to be struggling a little bit. So I'm going to leave it there. So that is me done now for Christmas. I've got some things I need to do. So have a great Christmas. If you're carrying on trading over Christmas, just go careful. It's a bit finicky time. And I'll catch up with all you guys on the 30th. So I'll be back on the 30th. So have a great Christmas and take care of yourselves. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.